Welcome to General Structures 2 and Lateral Forces, the Lesson 1 quiz, question number 4. And it says that a reinforced concrete slab is 15 foot by 15 foot in plan and has beams on all four sides. So, to simplify this, let's think of this as a concrete structure where you have concrete slab, and then you have a concrete beam which is tied into this beam, which is tied into this beam, which is tied into this beam. So looking at it, I hope that makes sense. I could try to draw a three-dimensional structure, but that should make sense. You have a slab, and then underneath it, this is a beam that just goes all the way around. That's a beam, and I'll say it's a foot wide. Why not? Let's say it's a foot. And you have 15 foot by 15 foot. Alright, easy enough. Well, it says select the correct statement. Well, before we look at these statements, I haven't looked at them yet. Let's see what we do know. And I would say that this is a two-way slab. And I say that because when I start to think about, okay, well, how is this going to distribute? I see that it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and I know that anything under a 2-to-1 is a 1-to-1 was a one-way slab, or two-way slab, sorry. So I know that the distributed area is going to look like this. Let's move that back up real quick. It's going to look something like that. Other than that, it's probably going to be, this question is probably going to have something to do with one-way slab versus two-way slab. So I'm saying that's a two-way slab. Let's go ahead and see what the answers are. Alright, A, the slab acts as a one-way slab, and we straight up said absolutely not, it's a two-way slab. An intermediate beam is required to reduce the slab span. So it's saying you need to have a beam right here. Well, we don't know that. Possibly. Yeah, maybe you need to make this into a two-way, one-way slab. If you do this, it would make it into a one-way slab, and you would, the distributed area would look more like this for that middle beam. And then the exterior beams would be just here and here for that exterior beam. But that's incorrect. I mean, how do we know that? We don't. We're not getting given any loads or anything. So I'm going to say B is incorrect. C, the slab acts as a two-way slab. Well, yes, that's exactly what we said. So C, let's assume that's the correct answer, but let's look at D and make sure it's not a better answer. It says most of the load is carried diagonally. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it's saying most of the load is going diagonally into here, into a column. I mean, I guess you could say, oh, well, it's not really going diagonally. It's going this way. This load's going this way. All this load right here. Shoot, that's the second time I've done that. All this, and that's number 3. Okay, get my hand off the button, finger off the button. Alright, so this is the distributed load for this beam right here. And I wouldn't say that it's running diagonally at all. I would say that it's all of this load is going to that. It's going like that. So I would say it's not running diagonally. So I don't think it's definitely not a better answer than C. So C is our answer. This is a two-way slab. Okay, I will see you on question number 5.